So next thing we are going also to replace is the hop-up. So you can see I have my own old CYMA or CYMA hop-up chamber, and I finally made an upgrade for retro arms hop-up chamber. This nice black, and also has this interesting lip here that it's also there is one O-ring. This O-ring makes friction to the BBs, so your BBs will not fall out of the hop-up chamber when you change mags, which is really nice. So I hope the position will be the same for my magazines, but it looks like it should be okay. Okay, so let's replace it and get it ready for my gun. So after a couple of minutes, 20 minutes, I managed to finish the retro arms hop-up chamber. I had to put on the other side this white stuff. I was not watching any manual, so I managed it without manual. Also I a bit greased the parts where the screws are touching because it was making really grinding noise. I will see if the BB will not go more to the right, because I maybe damaged the hop-up rubber when I was removing it from the old hop-up chamber, but we will see. Okay, now let's continue with our gearbox and the cabling to the rear stock. So we have our body, the receiver. I need to transfer these wires back to this side, and from this side it will go through this hole and basically into the stock. But for that I don't know if I will pass everything like this, so we will have to see. These are clips and they are not moving, so I will have to figure out the cabling. Maybe I will have to redo the cables. So that was basically quite easy, as I had already some fastons here, as you can see, and I simply unplugged the fastons and routed the cables on the back. The main problem will be probably the trigger, as I have cut the cables in the past and I should have not done that. Now the cables are a bit short, so basically the cables must go to the back as well. So I will figure that out and we will see. I managed to find the same cable I cut here and basically solder it there. Now I will simply connect the two pieces of wiring here, and I will have still the long cable, so no problems there. I will do it not on the camera because I have already low battery, so I will charge up my camera and will continue basically we will see these cables already connected. Okay then. So we will try out the firing, if everything is working correctly. Okay. So here you can see our PLUM stock ready to be drilled. As you can see, I already pointed where I need to drill my hole, and as well I already fill it down a bit to fit the stock. So now we can drill the hole. I recommend better first small hole and then the bigger. Again, 2 times measure and 1 cut. So for getting a nice, we can say, plum color, just mix the red enamel paint with the blue one, and really a bit, few drops of the blue, and make a mixture how you like to be the thickness, so you can paint the white stuff. I tried my gun in the test run to see how it shoots, and basically it was shooting 270 FPS. Yeah, really weak, and I think it is due to this stupid spring. This is probably M70, so I had to disassemble it again and put back. I had it already inside the M120, so I probably put this shitty spring that I received with the APS gearbox, and yeah, so this is quite shit. And also noticed when I disassembled the gearbox, I got 1 broken teeth. I did not check which gear or what, but it works so far. But well, we'll have to find a new gear soon as well. Okay, now I will also grease inside, oil everything with my AB gun oil. Why? Because I don't want any rust inside. So yeah, let's grease it and continue. And so we are finished basically on the last steps. As you can see, we have dried our paint. Don't worry, it will get again a bit white on the scratch zones, so you can then retouch it again. Above with the same mixture, you can see it's quite close. And basically also some small hint, I had to redo this screw hole. You have to go in an angle like this, yeah, not straight or there, but a bit more like there. So now I have also finished my AK fully built off camera. Hope you don't mind, because it's basically all the steps in backwards, like we did in on the beginning of the video. So also I will have to scratch a bit the top of the hop-up unit, because it is catching my cooking handle, so we will have to fix that as well. Okay, so let's get it assembled. So, and we are finished. As you can see, it's holding really amazingly tight. I can really hold it for this. Holds amazingly great. So I had to knock it a bit new inside. As you can see, I missed a bit here, but really not that horrible. You can always fix it with the glue, with the epoxy glue, and fill up the hole a bit more to make it nice, but I like it how it is now. It is AK, high tolerances, so no problems at all. But it was really great, so I'm really happy for that. And also, as you can see here, we have the forward part assembled and ready. Only thing missing is still the muzzle spacer, but I will do that later. I need to see if the gun shoots well or not, but nice. Finally I can buy the dummy bolt. As you can see here, no cables at all. This is what I like most. So you can see here I tried to brush it a bit, but I really need to take a lot from the top side, or I need to find the cover plate for the cables, then it should be okay, I think, as it will slide on it. So that's great. As you can see, I have different screw because my thread is done for on the gearbox, so at least I was able to use this screw, and as I like really tight motion to the really hard. If I go with my go really hard. I like it. Other than that, I think it looks really nice, and like I say, it holds perfectly, no wobble at all. So, and I am happy without the bottom screw. This is amazing as well. And now I will just use that as a cover. Let's move inside to see how I will replace the battery. Also, this will have a cover inside, so don't worry about that. But I just want to use it for the showing purposes. So let's open the screw. I will then later think about different method of replacing the backplate. I see on PTV it sells AKs, they use neodymium magnets, so I will see if that will work as well, as I have some strong magnets somewhere, and if that will work correctly, that I will be able to simply remove the backplate with some screwdriver. Of course, not too easy, then I will use that instead. So, how to show you? I want to make it on camera. Everything was so difficult to do because I tried to give you a really nice look on the camera, but I didn't see then shit. So really, these tutorials are time consuming. This mod took like 3 days. Yeah, almost 3 days. 2 days. 2 days all day. So really. Okay, so let's see where's my battery? Battery, where are you? Oh, there you are. So here's my battery. How to show you? Really difficult to have a good grip. Sorry that you are watching at my tights. So, yeah, there. Battery inside. Look at that. Look at that. Nicely. It's inside. And then I will just simply, you know what, I will also use the backplate for it, because you want to always see if it will work or not. Here it is, this plastic part. This is first time I put in the battery, so we will see how everything will work out. So I will maybe think about some tube there, thank you motor, tube there to hold it better. I'm able to fit this. Okay, so batteries, the screws must go there at the end. There. I hate cables, yeah, and this is great that my cables are now covered inside. Nice. There. I'm still, yeah, I can still access the door. There are a bit cables there, but good. So, battery is not hearable, so nice. We have now cordless AK. I will try to fire for some safety position. There. So it fires great. Really nice. Really nice. So my AK is finished, as you can see. I hope you liked this tutorial, and if you have any questions, please post them in the comment section below. I hope you like it, and thanks again, and hope to see you with this baby soon in next video, and you will see how it shoots. I will going to test it now. Okay, thanks for watching. See ya.